Alright, so today we're going to try to model a mission from Jupiter to one of its moon. So first we create a new scenario. We're going to make the interval 1 month and central body Jupiter. Alright, click OK. So we're going to first insert our moon here. We're going to pick Callisto. Click apply. Alright, so as you can see here, the orbit of Callisto is not shown. So we're going to go to properties, go to 3D attribute, uncheck this, and click show inertial position and show orbit. Click apply, and now we have the orbit of Callisto around Jupiter. So we're going to first close this. So just a couple of tips about the 3D viewer. If you want to zoom closer to Callisto, you can click here, central body, pick Callisto, and you can see now your center is focused on Callisto. If you want to have the central body on Callisto, like right now the central body is Jupiter, right? You can change it from here. Select Callisto as a central body. Alright. Right now you don't see much, but after we add a satellite, it actually matters a lot. Alright. So, let's create a satellite. We're going to leave this over here. Insert, satellite, and we just insert default for now. We'll rename this, clicking F2, moonsat. Okay, it's probably a good time to save this too. Just call it like Jupiter to moon. Okay, so we double click on the satellite, change it to astrogator. We're going to make sure that our coordinate system is in Jupiter inertial. Yep, so here, click that, Jupiter inertial position. We want it to be in Keplerian, and then let's see, we want the parallels altitude to be maybe 10,000 km. Eccentricity 0, so it's a circular orbit. Inclination 0, everything else 0. Alright, now propagator. Remember, now we have an Earth propagator, but we're in Jupiter, so we need to create a new propagator. Go to Utilities, Component Browser, go to Propagator down here. We're going to copy one of these. Yeah, Earth HPOP. Actually, you know, we're just going to use Earth point mass for now, simplify things a little bit. So we're going to call it Jupiter point mass. Alright, double click that. Central body, we want to pick Jupiter. Actually, I think about it, we can't really do that because we have to do with the moon. So let's duplicate the Earth HPOP and change that to Jupiter HPOP. Okay, so double click this, central body, pick Jupiter. So we have Jupiter as a gravitational field. This one, solar radiation pressure, we can ignore that for now. Moon, yeah, we need that. Pick Callisto. We could add other third bodies like the other moons of Jupiter, but to simplify this mission, we're just going to model Callisto. Then everything can remain the same. Click OK. Let's see. Alright, everything should be right. Click Run. Alright. Oh, we forgot to change this to Jupiter. Alright. Remember propagator. Change that. Alright, we're opening around Jupiter right here. Okay. So for our first maneuver, we want to get somewhere near the orbit of Callisto first, right? So what we can do is find out the orbital elements of Callisto by creating a report. So right click, report and graph manager. Then we can create a new report here. Alright, so we call it like a moon report or something like that. Alright, so what do we want? Well, we want parameters, orbital with parameters. We want to know time and also some classical elements like the radius of parallax, eccentricity, inclination, RAAN, argument of parallax, shear anomaly. Yeah, throw that in there. Why not? Set average axis. Alright, I think that's about enough. Apply, OK. Double click this. The computer is going to calculate the values. So you can see here it's taking a while. This should be done soon. Alright, so our report is done. We're going to save this to a quick report so we could access that easily. Just click on that. So, okay. Alright, so what do we want is actually we want to know the radius of apparatus, this number here. Alright, so let's just pick a point because they're relatively similar. Why don't we just copy this one? So target. Just copy that. Alright, so we want to do a maneuver. We insert after this, and we're going to change the maneuver to red. And again, Jupiter inertial. We want to thrust along the velocity vector, and after that, we want to propagate. Jupiter. Alright, we want to propagate to the apparatus so we know how far this Hohmann transfer will get us. So, we'll pick the central value as Jupiter. Okay. So for now, we're just going to guess, like, let's say, like a 5. Oh, that don't get us anywhere, right? Okay, so we're going to add a targeter here. So target Callisto orbit. So looking at our report here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't close this then. If it ain't, we calculate every time. Alright. The inclination is around 0, so we don't really need to worry about the plane change. And also, the orbit is relatively circular, it's almost 0. Okay, we'll minimize this, use this later. Okay, so we put a maneuver in here, propagator in there, choose the red. Oop. So we call it transfer orbit. Okay. So for our target, we want to target the radius of apparatus, something like that. So we're going to go Keplerian element, radius of apparatus. Alright, central body, Jupiter. Okay, and recall we got this earlier. Radius of apparatus, right? So we just grab one of the random. Since like it's the orbit is relatively circular, we can just pick a random one. Okay, so in the target there. Oh, we forgot to check. We need to use this as our burn, as our control variable. So we're going to control the thrust amount in order to get us to a desired altitude of this. That looked wrong. Let's double check it. Oh wait, no, that's correct. Okay. And we're going to give it a tolerance of like maybe 10,000 miles km, just because probably won't converge if it's too close. And we're gonna max out the iteration here. Run active profile and run. See what happens. So you can see here it's scanning there. And converged. Alright, be good with 1000 km difference. So let's center our wheel to the Callisto. Let's see. We'll animate this. Okay. So planet Callisto. Are we close at all? Well, oops. Relatively close. So run nominal profile, apply, run. Alright, so we're here. So now the problem is when Callisto is here, our satellite is not here. Alright, so how do we make sure that our satellite is there when Callisto crosses? So first we need to figure out where our satellite is. We go to model, drag this all the way out, apply, moonsat is there. We should probably get rid of this propagation up here. It's probably screwing things up a little bit. Alright. Yep. Alright, we're in a different place, so we want to do our target sequence again. Alright. Apply. Let's see. Run nominal. Run again. You can see that when our moon gets there, when our satellite gets to the Apialis, the Callisto moon is not there. So that means we have to launch at a later date. So why don't we give it a couple hours, like let's say we're at 20 hours instead. Run this. Alright, so we're closer. Maybe 21. Alright, so that's pretty close. So now we can use targeter to target the launch time so that they will be at the closest approach. So insert before target sequence and then like target launch date. So we're going to put this in here, put this in here. We're going to control our orbital pops here. It's probably a good place to save this, so just in case you screw up later on. We want to add another result, I guess. So we're going to go geodiet here, altitude. We're going to use the altitude of Callisto as a control, like as a destination variable. So here, we're going to check, we're going to control the launch date here to achieve a certain altitude. So let's say that we want an altitude of around 5,000 km. To make it easier to converge, we can give it another 3,000 km of tolerance. Alright, so run active. Let's see what happened. Scanning there. Alright, constraint met. So we got to 7,000, around 8,000 km of Callisto. So apply this, run nominal. Okay, let's see. Slow this down a little bit. Alright, as you can see, Callisto is going a lot faster than our satellite is. So if we, since our satellite is not fast enough, it will not achieve this orbit. It will actually fall right back into the back to Jupiter if we don't increase the speed. So that's why we need to increase the velocity to match that of Callisto to wrap around it. So what we need to do right now is we want to insert a maneuver here. So we're going to do Callisto insertion, something like that. I don't know if that's the proper term to call it, but anyway. And then we're going to add a propagator here. So we probably need a new propagator at this point. Since we are closer to Callisto, we want to copy that of the moon. Alright, so copy that. We call it Callisto H-pop maybe? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we change the central body to Callisto. And gravitational force, alright. Delete that, simplify things. Third body, Jupiter. Okay, so as we said, we need to do a burn, and let's make this propagate for 5 days. Let's say like we don't do any burn right now. What's going to happen? Oh, did we do a burn? Oh, try to change the propagator. Alright, so as I said earlier, if we don't do a burn here, our velocity is not fast enough to remain in this orbit. So it will wrap around and go back to Jupiter in this high elliptical orbit. So in order to raise the apialis to up here, we need to first prograde. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple guesses. Why don't we do 5 km per second, see what happens. Alright, so that's really close actually. However, are we actually in orbit? So if we do a Callisto. Oh, hey, look at this. We're actually in Callisto's orbit already. That was a good guess. So let's play this from the beginning. Jupiter. Where's the satellite? Oh, we should probably change the start time to this one. So, set animation start time using this time. So when we do backward, our moon set is here. Okay, so we play this, and we probably want to focus on Callisto here. Alright, so the moon is like going around Callisto right now. If we change the view, using Callisto as the central body, you can see it's opening around. Or at least it should be. I don't know where our satellite is. Oh, there it is. Alright, so it's orbiting around Callisto. Great. Let's say we want to actually do this better and not like do a random guess on this maneuver to capture. We could add a targeter here. Okay, and then we can use the result of Kepler element, eccentricity as a control variable, and central body big Callisto. We're going to use this as a control. Target sequence. Callisto insertion target. Okay. Double click this. So right now eccentricity 0.4. Let's say we want to lower eccentricity like 0.3. But we have to give it some tolerance because we don't know if it's actually possible to achieve like obviously it's not it's not really possible to achieve a circle orbit. You need to do a couple maneuver, but let's redo. Run the active sequence. Constraint met. So we achieve 0.45. Let's say can we lower our tolerance a little bit, like 0.1, and we want our target to be 0.1. See, it does not converge. It's not possible to achieve a circular or near circular orbit. Alright, so 0.4 is the best you can do. Nominal. Alright, so there you have it. We have a transfer from Jupiter to Callisto.